Mowing. Exceed all now. Darkness take you. Reap the whirlwind.
Die, bro!
More where that came from.
Of course he's flaying, you bastard.
It is no use. I cannot get. Did you feel that?
I got you, you son of a bro.
Damn it! Got away. I won't let you down. Mo X. Ha! Score one for Keyleth.
Woo!
Can't get a clean hit. I'm sorry. Are you? Warlock just ran out.
It's hard to tell, man. I haven't...
Score one for Keyleth.
Honestly, the story so far isn't what's grabbing me the most. It's the exploration and the tombs and stuff we find and all that jazz.
Bathed by shadows. I'll do what I...
It's what's grabbing me more than anything else right now. It's that. Like, I like we're just ending up visiting a town and just turns out that everybody's a slaver over there and I just murder everybody. That kind of stuff I really enjoy. You know, not the murdering part necessarily, but the fact that, you know, you figure out that something bad's going on there and things. Now, I honestly, it's there's nothing that stands out to me per se. It's more like the ensemble of the game that's really amazing. But yeah, no, I'm liking it a lot. This armor is made of cured deer leather of a most peculiar variety. A ranger harvested the skin from the carcass of a buck she discovered while poaching the woods of her lord's estate. The animal, quite dead, showed no signs of injury or disease. Grateful for her good fortune, the opportunistic ranger set about skinning and dressing it. This proved impossible, though, as the ranger separated hide and sinew. She observed the deer skins growing back before her very eyes. The ranger skinned and cut, collecting enough material to cover half a dozen animals, yet the carcass always regenerated to a pristine state. Yet before she could investigate this seemingly endless source of flesh more closely, the ranger was driven off by the Lord's game warden. She was able to carry only a fraction of the take she harvested. Later in her lodge, she tanned and tooled what leather she had. This was no easy task, as any holes or punched closed themselves in minutes. Stitching was similarly arduous, but the ranger was eventually able to construct a strange regenerative armor. It's interesting. +1 weapon set? No. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Damn.
That's a good armor if she was using the appropriate weapon, but she's not. Okay, let's give her that one for now, and we'll remember that she had this other armor. Because if I ever switch this weapon to like a arquebus and stuff like that, might be interesting to get the other one.
I'll put this to good use.
Well, don't see why not. Yeah?
What about you, Tasumi? Do you have any particular moment in the game that you've been like, oh my god, this is awesome? I can tell you, though, that I enjoyed this game more than the first game. And I loved the first game tremendously. I really think they did a great job with this one. I like the world in this one better than I did in the first game. I think the writing in the first game might have been a tiny bit better. But I gotta say that the world in the first game wasn't as rich and as good as this one. I like the different factions that war with. There's like 4 factions that are after each other, which I really do enjoy. I find that super interesting. Oh. Okay, no one in there is too high level for me.
Be cautious. Be constant.
Oh yeah, you're right, Tasumi. Yeah, that part was great.
Trouble up ahead.
I really did enjoy it.
I won't hold.
Oh no, they're pretty strong. This guy's 2 swords. Oh, they're all 2 swords. Oh, that's gonna suck.
Wait, look there.
See that, Adrian?
How could I miss it?
I got you a little gift. Feel that? Aw, crap. Your luck just ran out. Right between the eyes. In the water.
Right on target.
Just to eat. Winning the odds.
That was close.
I got you a little gift.
Merla. Diverse. How could I miss that?
Oh, ha! I guess this...
Just in time.
Can't make a dent.
Oh, got killed.
Right between the eyes. Still got it.
No, don't do that.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
I'll die soon, but I'll try and take her with me if I can.
I'm cutting you down to size. Right.
Oh, okay, shit. Wow, that wasn't great. Maybe that wasn't the best.
Moe, Ixie. Might as well be hitting the water. Moe.
That is horrible.
Moe, Ixie, on us. Me and you are about to mix.
Great.
Moe, Ixie.
One at a time, guys. One at a time.
Better than that.
Diverse! How could I miss that badly? Great.
Ah! Hit me. Can't get a clean hit. Still got it.
Perfecto! Death, that's what. Horrible.
Right between the eyes.
Come on.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Woo!
I am ready.
Man, that was rough. That was a rough fight. For a second there, I wasn't sure if we are going to make it. I
I'll
was
handle
like,
it,
maybe we won't.
Of course.
Oh, we just got ourselves a, this. What is this? Arisha. This amulet was enchanted by a particularly indecisive wizard. Unable to decide which effects to impart to his creation, he stopped and started the process several times, always aborting his attempt in favor of something different. When he was done, he noticed that the soul energy inside the amulet was unstable and produced differing effects for seemingly no reason. At the start of combat, one of the following status effects is granted until the end of the combat. Ah, that's a pretty good amulet, actually. Yeah, I'll give her that. This sounds interesting. Okay. Well, we did it. Somehow. Oh, shit. We don't have any more of that stuff. Bloop. Okay. That was great. That was a good fun. That was good fun. Oh, nobody's hurt. Oh, yes, you are. One of you's not supposed to be here. Oh, no, it's because I have one in reserve. Okay. Just need that person to be good and we're done. Captain, a moment. You hear the voice of Beodol raised in question and an insistent knock at your cabin door. We found a man drifting on a piece of flotsam. The deck hands try to talk to him, but he's speaking in a tongue none of us have ever heard before. Should we bring him on board and see if we can find a few words of sense out of him? Or would you rather we leave him to his fate? I'll bring him aboard, dude. Nods acknowledging your order and hurries out the door. You gather your equipment and head out into the main deck. Okay. You find a young man waiting for you on deck. He wears heavy clothing of a kind you've never seen. The colors of his tabard bold and bright. He stands but barely, sudden, sun-scorched and battered. He can hardly keep his feet. He stumbles forward a bit, then rights himself. He looks at you warily, blurry-eyed, exhaustion heavy on his shoulders. Are you alright? He coughs out the last word, then buckles over and vomits a tremendous amount of seawater into the deck.
¿Qué? What is he saying? Is that Ishametal?
La Pilikiko? Lakaris? Kezilas Tahun?
He knits his eyebrows. His words are unfamiliar to you. They sound low and hard-edged, but his tone is soft with confusion. Let's try Wana.
Lashku Hakusa?
He almost shouts the words, frustration evident in the rawness of his tone. He presses his thumb and forefingers together and takes a deep breath. When he looks at you again, his quick flare of anger is past, replaced by a resigned grimace. Points to yourself and slowly say your name.
Keketsegu kisa Reka, ta?
His eyes light up with the first expression of happiness you've seen from him. Good night, Danny. Oh, it's already 8. As he pronounces his name for you, he taps the center of his forehead. I got it. Your name is Reke.
Ta!
He pumps his fist a bit, pleased to have finally managed to communicate with you. Relief brings a bright blush to his pale cheeks. He turns away, then casting his gaze over the rough sea. What he's thinking is unclear, but you can guess by the vein pulsing hard in his neck and the tight fist at his side that he seems to be coming to a decision.
Kelak tekatu tetateghun. Teeki wa kekek tetaye te tetakimashan. Kelash tatya tajlo.
As soon as the words leave his mouth, he grimaces, knowing that you can't
Kelash
understand him.
tatya tajlo?
He repeats his last sentence, this time gesturing to the length of the ship, to you, to your crew, and lastly to himself. It would seem he wishes to travel with you. Welcome aboard, Reke.
Ta. Yuki. Ketagi. Lashta-sama.
Though he doesn't understand your words, he grasps well enough your meaning. Reke gives you a small smile and quick nod of his head in acknowledgement, or perhaps in thanks. Oh. Is he a companion, or is he just like a regular, like one of those sidekicks? I have no clue, dude. Okay. I don't know what to say to this. That was weird. I'm assuming he's got a quest or something, because he must be like a regular companion, not a sidekick, because he probably has a quest. Like otherwise, like why would he be floating? Why would he be speaking a tongue you can't understand? Ishizu finds you on the main deck. The sailor presents a compass expression, utterly baffled. I think the damn thing's broken, Captain. Ensign Alien stares out to the sea. The shadow of whale falls upon us, peering through us to pierce the depths. Ishizu blinks blankly at Ensign Alien. Oswald points ahead. Reefs, Captain. Some ships cross to save time. We can try it ourselves, or can go around. Ishizu sighs. With our instrument acting like this, I say we sail around this place, whatever it is, however long it takes. Chudiak Longfrost groans. Hours, days, nothing's worse than waiting, Captain. Take us through it. We'll be ready for anything. Head bowed, Heldengrim mutters quietly. In hiding the obscured imparts revelations. Mayhap the god of secrets has marked this place for a reason. Take us through. Audra protects us, Ishizu mutters, hanging the useless compass in a peg. As you sail above the reefs, a faint light shimmers in the depths. At first, the glow barely reaches the surface, but it gradually brightens. Its source rising closer, something that looks like a submerged molten peak. You recognize it as a vast shelf of luminous Adra. Soon you are surrounded by jagged shoals of the stuff, reaching for your ship like grasping claws. Your crew goes quiet, tense, and transfixed. Peering overboard, Ensign Alien whispers, the eyes of the eyeless face. Just below the surface and surrounding your ship, you glimpse a host of eyes watching you. As they flicker, however, the eyes resolve into thousands of fish, their silver and blue flanks marked with black spot like pupils. It's a blessing, Eldengrim says, but the others don't seem so sure. Steady now, nice and easy. The shoals crowd in close around you as Oswald labors mightily to keep the sheep between them. But a snag catches the all. Oswald cries out as the wheel wrenches free from the sailor's hand. Ishizu grabs the wheel, guiding the ship towards deeper water. At last, the shoal and Azure recedes behind you, and the eye-like fish give up their pursuit. Ichizu checks the compass, now pointing faithfully north, and breathes a sigh of relief. Oh. Okay, so we have another injured. Okay. Mateko's Landing. You disembark on a calm beach. A thick tree line ahead separates you from the deeper jungle. You see evidence that another landing party arrived here before. Booted tracks lead off into the jungle, though it doesn't look as if anyone returned this way. Now listen. Now peer at the tree line. Between the trees, you catch a glimpse of shadows that shouldn't be there. You're not alone. Listen. The beach is conspicuously quiet, and it takes you a moment to realize what's missing, the chirp of or warble of birds, and you spot it. Subtle movement in the tree line. Show your empty hands. I know you're out here. Let's talk about this. Several Wana warriors decorated with the face paint of the Wahaki calmly emerge from the tree line. A tall warrior separates out from the fold and pauses, giving you a severe look before approaching. Oh! These are the same of the the slaves we freed. Yeah, we freed them before. Maybe they'll recognize it. No outsider sets foot on the land of our ancestors. Bro, I just saved a bunch of you people, bro. The Wahaki warrior clutches his weapon and stares you down. Greetings.
I do not care which island you call home. This one belongs to the Wahaki. You cannot have business on Motari Okozi. Leave before I feed your bones to the jungle.
He makes a dismissive wave back towards your ship. I come for knowledge and take nothing but memories.
This is no library, Outlander. Death herself has touched this jungle.
Something about your words causes his temper to even out.
It seems you intend on letting the island do our work for us.
He lowers his spear and sighs, just gesturing for the others to do the same.
I thought my message to the Huana Prince was clear. He needs reminding that to trespass on the jungle ruin is a death sentence.
And Beta narrows his eyes at you. What is so dangerous about Motare Okozi?
We do not venture into the deeper jungle, but we know it for what it is. A place where nature has gone mad.
He lets the silence drag on until the point as it's deserving infinite.
It is not for me to explain the tales of our people, but I warn you to keep your distance. Motare Okozi has claimed more lives than you would guess.
Let's have it. How many?
Imagine a number. It is more, I say. This island soured in an age when tribes were vulnerable and separated from their kin. It grew teeth where none had sprouted before. Imagine the feast laid out for an opportunistic glutton.
Why do you assume the prince sent me?
Explorers from Nekataka landed here. You must know by now they did not return. It is no wonder the prince sent a second group to find the first. He cares more about riches and plunder than the lives of his servants.
You were the one that sent the priest that bloody cloth, weren't you?
Ikira, the island is closed to outsiders. All who set foot here are doomed to perish. The prince sent explorers into the maw of this island. Their drained corpses and bloodied clothes were all they left behind. If Aruihi intends on repeating his mistakes, I am thinking he will not stand for long against the foreigners. To the depths with him, then.
And Beta spits on the sand.
A prince of Nekataka should put the wishes of his people